All right, first things first, I'm going to look at the ship log. I'm going to figure out what I want to do with this life. Either Hanging City, finish up what's in the Hanging City, or... I mean, really, I just need to go to the Southern Observatory. So, Hanging City to the Observatory. I think that's my path. Yeah, so what's this about the anglerfish fossil? Is there a good way to avoid them? Just don't go towards the light, maybe? Suspended below the Hanging City, I found a switch in the Meltwater District that raises and lowers the forge. So I should go down to the Meltwater District, raise the forge, then go up to the forge. Because they created a new advanced warp core. Maybe I can use the warp core to find the quantum moon, and then use the cannon, you know? The gnome learned how to evade anglerfish, theoretically at least, by studying an anglerfish fossil they found on Ember Twin. Yeah, I want to go... I want to save the Dark Bramble for, like, the absolute last thing. Like, I already went there, and it was awful, and I hated it, and everything was miserable, and I cried. It is not the vibe. So right here is the entryway. Maybe this is where I should enter from. Okay, so did that bring us down to the Meltwater District? No, this is the school district. Is that what it was? Black Hole Forge Control. No, this is the Meltwater District. Okay. Bring the forge up. There it goes. Now let's also go up. Oh, school district is at the bottom. Meltwater is here. So there's one lower, and then there's the eye shrine above it. Let's go one lower. Oh, wait, no, the school district. This is where I first went, right? Yeah, this is the first place I explored. So the eye whatever district, that's the... Wait a minute. I'm confused now. Is this like the default floor? No, I've definitely not been here. The eye shrine. This is new to me. What is the eye of the universe? The eye is the source of the signal that brought us here. Suppose the eye is a more advanced being. The eye is older than this universe, so imagine how much it could teach us. Perhaps it is a cosmic library. How can the eye be older than the universe itself? Suppose it is a relic from a previous universe. The early universe was unimaginably hot and dense. If anything existed before, it would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than previously assumed. What is the eye's signal? Suppose the eye wishes to communicate. The signal is the eye's voice. It speaks a language we don't know yet. Or maybe the signal is the eye's attempt at expressing itself. The signal is a call. Were we the intended audience? Of note, from the signal we were able to determine the eye's approximate age, or perhaps its lack of age. Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to the star system, the signal from the eye. We observed the eye's signal in our travels, and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this: the source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the eye of the universe, is older than the universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. So they, like, coveted this thing as, like, a religious icon, almost. I say almost, but it's literally what they're doing. Someone died just kind of lounging there. I think the state of the skeletons is also something to really take into account here. Like, how these people died. I no longer believe, as I did a child on the Ember Twin, that the eye of the universe, the source of the signal, wishes to harm us. But it may not want to be found either. The terrible circumstances of our arrival here were almost certainly exactly that, circumstance. I suspect imagining we are special to the eye in some way is wishful thinking. The eye might have called out to any sentient species. Or it might have not been calling out at all, and that my ancestors heard the eye's signal holds no great deep meaning. This wouldn't be so bad, I think. In fact, the eye may not have wishes at all. We have no evidence supporting this. Yeah, I really like the narrative in games when it's like, nah, we're not special. We just happen to find the thing. Like, everyone thinks that they're so special or chosen, but it turns out that, like, no, it's just you happen to be the one that was able to crack the code. Like, it's not because your species is smarter. It's not because, you know, you have better technology. It's just, you just happen to be the one. Whoa. Why that? So how do I get to the black hole forward? It's up there. Wait. Wait. Wait, 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 whoa, 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 wait a second. Is it like up at the surface? Can I go to it now? Is that what that's trying to tell me? There's very clearly a path up there. Very clearly. There's a warp here. There's a warp here. So this has got to be the answer. Right? This has to be the answer. There's a reason I'm saying this too. Like, this will bring me back up to the spot. Take me there. Wanna go there. Okay, so now we're here, right? Here's the warp. No, maybe that wasn't the answer. The reason I was thinking that was the answer, maybe it still is the answer somehow. Oh, fuck, that scared me. No, the reason I thought that I would be able to teleport there is because it's the Black Hole Forge, right? And there was a teleporter on the bottom of where that forge was meant to be. And wouldn't I... Isn't that how that would work? No, perhaps not. Maybe I'm just wrong. Have I learned anything yet? No. Well, I finished exploring this. Maybe I'm not ready yet for this. Maybe there's more to it than what I have right now. So let's try for Tower of Quantum Knowledge. We do need to figure out how to get to that because that's going to be very vital as well. Because this will help us figure out the quantum moon situation too, if we can figure this out. So the entrance is up there, but I can't... Also, surface integrity not looking so hot. There's got to be another entrance into this tower that I'm just missing, right? Surface integrity 14%. We're about to get hit by something and fall into the black hole, aren't we? Oh, it's just all of the planets. That is connected to the dark bramble, it looks like. That is... I think the Hourglass Twins is just going to be our best bet. Oh no, that's the hollow right there. And what is that one right there? Is that the quantum moon, maybe? Is the quantum moon directly connected to the bramble? Alright, well, either way, we should probably get out of here. Can I land on the moon? Where are you, you volcanic asshole? This seems like a very bad idea, but I want to do it. Hollow's lantern. Really not much to do with this, is there? Really not much to do there. We're already fucking red supergiant bullshit. You know, can we just like match velocity with the sun real quick? Wait, what is that? That's the twins. Do we go for it? Fuck it. Let's go. With what little time we have left, let's go. Alright, looks like this is where I want to go. Oh, interesting. The Ash Twin is like a pillar of sand shooting at us the whole time. That's blocked off. Ooh, I really hate how close that moon is. Or that moon, the fucking sun. God, I am so bad. This door will need to remain closed for some time. Pi and I are running an experiment based on the extraordinary findings from the White Hole Station. Raimi and I will be running this experiment until one of us, specifically me, can prove the other wrong, so although it's inconvenient, the lab currently can only be accessed by the path from the Sunless City. Inviting sand inside would disrupt our setup and could have enormous consequences. We realize this is an intriguing prospect, but the door must remain closed nonetheless. An update, the High Energy Lab is now being used to design the Ember Twin project. If you're here to help, or even just to observe, be sure to use the Sunless City path to the lab. The Sunless City? I'm not familiar with that just yet, am I? Well, this is just awful. I hate this. I really don't like how close we are to the sun. What's at the northernmost pole here? The stars, they're all dying. There have been too many supernovae for it to be anything else. We're next, do you understand? Our sun by Hearth's name, we're next. What do you mean we're next? It's the stars, you see, all the other stars are dying out. Oh, why did we have to be born at the end of the universe? And our sun, the star charts, why? Why did I want to update them so badly? I didn't have to know, but no, oh no. I had to update the star charts. I had to go looking for things I shouldn't have. And now our sun is about to, oh. I don't feel well. I'd like to be alone, please. I found something. You know what? I found a few things myself. Most of them have to do with the sun exploding. Oh, who cares? What does it matter? Nothing matters anymore. The sun's about to go supernova, and me, all my research, my life's work, wasted. Wasted, you understand? If it helps, we're in a time loop, so we won't really die. That's a lovely thought. Is that how you're coping with this? Does it help? Well, let's doze off right at the end of the universe. It won't let me, because we're all about to die anyway. Well, we got front row seats. Everybody buckle up. We're about to stare directly at a supernova from point blank range. Wait, can I see what's at the South Pole real quick? Oh, there's like a campfire here. There's a scroll. There's a recording. Clearly no man were making astronaut, and obviously they chose the next blah. Big rotating device is observing something about the orange symbol device. Translator tool. Cool. Oh, and there's something here. Oh, there's something so cool here. Engulf me. Engulf me. I've been engulfed. I feel like every time I get close to uncovering something, like 5 more things open up, and I'm just like, what the fuck? I love this game. It's so cool. I'm having so much fun with this. We are going fully on the Hourglass Twins this cycle. Where's our sun at? Big glowing orb in the sky. Anyone seen it recently? Wait, what is that? What is that? What is that? Whatever that is, I want to experience it. I am falling too fast into the sun. Please stop falling into the sun. All right, noted. Well, that was the last cycle. No, I'm just kidding. We'll do one more. Well, I saw something rotating around the sun. That seemed interesting. I want to go to it. Pretty sure there's an achievement for it, too. Oh, this definitely looks different than when I was last here. Wait. This is different. This is different. There's no sand. Oh, is it a time-based thing? Oh, that's wild. Oh, this just got very interesting, and I don't necessarily mean that in a good way. It's definitely become a lot more daunting. Welcome to the Hourglass Twins, Mine the Sand. Hornfels asked me to update our star chart, so I'm out here observing. This is one of the best places to spot astronomical events. What's weird, I've actually seen a couple of supernovae today. Usually I'd be fortunate to see just one. Keep an eye on two on the stars, maybe you'll spot one yourself. I found your notes about the Adel Rock's main crater. The planet I mentioned may have been frozen solid or just partially made of ice, like a much colder giant's deep. It's hard to say. It used to be the 5th planet in our solar system. You'll notice, of course, that there's no such planet now. In its place is Dark Bramble, which, how to put this, grew into the space the 5th planet used to occupy. Dark Bramble quite literally appeared in the center of the 5th planet and began destroying it from the inside out. Eventually, the planet shattered completely and its shards were flung across space. Some of these shards collided with the celestial bodies in our solar system, such as the Adel Rock, which I believe is how the biggest crater was formed. I found Nomai writing about the quantum moon. Everyone loves a good mystery. Who wouldn't wonder about a moon that's sometimes there and sometimes not? I've observed the quantum moon orbiting each of the 5 planets, but sometimes it quite simply disappears from the sky altogether. Maybe there's another place it travels. Unfortunately, if there is, I've never seen it. Perhaps if I take a closer look at these star charts. How do I know if I've spotted a supernova? They look like extra bright stars to the naked eye, but if you zoom in with your signal scope, you can tell that they're actually enormous explosions. Massive stars go supernova at the very end of their lifespans, which is why it's so unusual to see 2 in a single day. I wonder if some of the stars are older than we realize. Right now I'm documenting stars. Hornfels noticed our star charts are out of date, so they asked me to update them. Please don't tell the others I said this, but sometimes I think I'm the only traveler out here interested in doing any science at all. I haven't left this lake bed. I don't mean to brag, but I'm really quite good with the little scout, so I've been taking pictures of everything from right here in my campsite. Have you seen the old shipwreck site on the Ember Twin's southern hemisphere? The one shooting a bright beam of light into the sky? It's not one of our own crashes, surprisingly enough. This one's a Nomai ship. You'll find Nomai ruins across the Twins, but strangely not a single settlement. Believe me, if there was one to see, I'd have seen it with my little scout. So where did they live? Not on the surface, clearly. The Ember Twin is full of cave systems, though, so maybe the answer lies underground. How dangerous is the big column of falling sand? On a scale of 1 to dead, I'd give it a 7 or 8. Awfully pretty, though. Right now, sand is flowing from Ash Twin to Ember Twin, but did you know the process eventually reverses? We're not completely sure why the sand flows back and forth, but it seems to be a natural phenomena. If you'd like to see something interesting, check out the other twin once a little more of its sand drains off. I promise you won't be disappointed. So we're already getting some sand in here, yeah? There's a lot I need to explore on this place. Coleus is missing. He vanished from the lakebed cave, the one at the bottom of the dry lakebed of the North Pole, several days ago, and we're unable to find any trace of him. I don't know how much air he had when he disappeared. I beg any friend reading this, help us recover Coleus. This rock is very familiar. Did you travel here, by my sedimentary friend? Because your unique color and texture appears identical to a rock I met earlier. Wasn't the same rock fragment in the cave we found at the bottom of the dry lakebed at the North Pole? We plan to re-examine the northern lakebed cave. Maybe our friendly rock will meet us down there. Melore and I went back to the lakebed cave and observed this rock again. Sometimes it's there and sometimes it isn't. That means this rock wanders like the quantum moon does. Oh, fuck. That actually legitimately jump scared. Is it a different one? I hate those quantum shards. They're so freaky. Going south now along the Meridian. It's down here. Just sand, right? Sand filling up. Okay. So now we're heading to the South Pole. Maybe there's something there for us. Well, here's another Shooty McShooterson cannon. And it's no longer submerged in sand, so we can actually, like, maybe check something out here. So what's the deal with this, then? Activate gravity cannon. Pull the shuttle home. The different shuttle, maybe? Is this the same shuttle? Oh, this is the Sunless City here, too. Oh my god, so many things are happening at once. I fear our situation may be dire. Pi, Poke, and I landed here on this comet not long after its arrival in this star system. Our shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Pi and Poke were able to locate a fissure in the ice on the comet's sunward side, and they descended inside to investigate the source of the reading. But Pi and my sister have been gone for a long time now. They haven't contacted me since descending below the surface either. Should I leave the shuttle to look for them? I want to follow protocol, but I don't know what I'll do if they aren't well. Poke, Pi, come back to me safely, my friend. Is that maybe about the, Oh, that's horrifying. I wonder if that's about the interloper. We still don't have any information on that, so that would be kind of interesting. Can't go through here. Is there any point in launching with this shuttle? Wait, look, it's like covered in the ice, so maybe it has to do with either the interloper or the bramble. Are the two related? What happens if I launch into the sun? I don't really understand the purpose of being in these shuttles. There's definitely something more to it. Power shard, cave shard. Still another unknown one. Yeah, maybe I should follow the quantum fluctuations. Maybe that's gonna be my MO right now. Because right now I'm confused as fuck. Also, now that I've fallen down here, I don't know how to get back out. Maybe I can just like... Yeah, okay. Gravity's low enough that I'm able to do that. Crowd Escape Pod 2. Let's see what their deal is. We need status reports for all systems, but initial things first. Is everyone unharmed? Our escape pod's passengers are afraid, but physically well, Anona. Everyone survived the crash. This is a relief, at least. You have my gratitude, Burr. Were you able to find the other escape pod's distress signals? I can hear both signals somewhere in the star system, but I don't believe either escape pod crashed on the same planet as us. Begin flight log. Escape pod 2 vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated, awaiting departure from vessel. Launching 3, launching 2. Collision imminent. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. External temperatures prohibitively high. Verdict inhospitable. Do not seek shelter on planet surface. The heat from the star system's sun is more bearable below the surface. When our escape pod punctured this planet's surface, it broke into what scans show as a cave system with much cooler air. I would recommend we seek a site down there to build a long-term shelter, Anona, but these passages are a maze. Even with this danger, they are still our best chance for survival. We'll form teams and descend into the caves to look for a shelter site. We can mark our findings on the walls to avoid becoming irreversibly lost. Be cautious, everyone. Be aware of the sand as you search. It appears to be rising gradually. Emergency escape hatch. Keep moving, friends. There's nothing of interest at the end of this passage but rocks. And while these rocks are interesting, they can wait till a less urgent time. Do not follow this tunnel to its end. Colis and I will examine the horror that lies at its terminus later, provided we live through this. There's horror down here? I kind of want to see it. Oh! It's the fossil caves. Oh, that's very exciting. We found the caves on the Ember Twin. Yeah, I see the sand is constantly rising too. Oh, it's like visibly rising. We have found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. I believe we could construct long-term shelter there. The cavern Melloray found is a wise choice for shelter. One of you marked directions for the others to follow. This is the start of the path to the shelter site. I've left directions to guide you there. Of note, we must hurry as the pathway there is filling with sand. Do not allow yourself to be buried by sand and make sure no one is lost. What's this path? Of note, this passage leads to the breathable air. Refill your supply tank there. We cannot tell you how far deep these tunnels may wind, but do not linger as the area is exposed to the heat of this alien sun. Breathable air, okay. Breathable air no longer accessible. I am not in a good spot right now. I will probably be crushed by sand if I continue this path. Yeah, I'm going to have to come here at the beginning of a cycle. This isn't going to work right now. We got some good ship log data. Plus, now the Ash Twin is going to be a little bit more exposed, right? Did I parked on the north end, right? The North Pole? Who the Nomai located a fissure in the ice on the interloper's sunward side. The Nomai landed on the interloper not long after its arrival in the solar system. Can I land on the interloper? Is that an option to me? Where is it right now, I wonder? Am I too late, actually? Oh, wait, is that it? No, that's a supernova. I don't want to be near the bramble. There it is. I'm also curious about this exploded thing over here, though. Like, oh, is that the white hole? How did anyone land a ship on them? Well, I suppose like that, huh? I swear I tried to land on this thing before and I had no luck. It's ice. Maybe as we get closer to the sun, it opens up, maybe? Like it melts? Definitely on the sunward side right now. Oh shit, no. Oh shit, oh no. Wait, what's happening? What's happening? Wait, no, what happened? Why did I get launched off of it? What's happening to my ship? No. Why did I get launched off? No. I'm finally moving back towards it, but like, at what cost? There goes my ship into the fucking sun. Wait, it is going into the sun. Wait, the interloper does smash into the sun. Alright, I feel like I have more questions than answers now.